Let's turn down. I want do not disturb. I only got the title like 10 minutes ago. Fair enough. It's fine. It's a song. For those that don't know, it's a song reference. I believe it's Five Finger Death Punch or something like that. Anyways, get into it.
No rest, no weakness.
Alright, so anyways, let's actually get started. Hello everyone and welcome to the Gaming Den. Today is going to be a special actual broadcast today. I know I haven't been streaming in a while. I've been busy, honestly. But that aside, I decided today was a good day to go ahead and do a stream. I honestly probably should have planned for it ahead of time, but Veterans Day is one of those days that it honestly catches up onto me like that. And I don't. Anyways, point of the matter is, I wanted to do a special Veterans Day campaign. Hey, Legend, if you want to join me, I'm in Discord. I think I am. Should be still. Yeah, I'm in Discord. Five Finger Death Punch, a song for veterans, as I understand it. Yep. I was bawling earlier. Like, I was legit crying hard earlier watching that music video. Like, it hits home hard for me. So I wanted to make today a special campaign. Alright, I appreciate it. And I wanted to do just something, anything. I know it's all of a sudden, but... And I figured Eltharion would be a good choice because he's kind of a military man. Like, there's a lot of characters that are very military-ish, but Eltharion's the most military-feeling character to me personally, so I wanted to play. I figured Eltharion would be a good choice for today's episode.
High Elven Archmage.
That built that up. And we got Cavill, Eltharion. Let's go beat up some orcs, shall we?
Seek out enemies. They cannot live.
So yeah, I put up, I believe it was 5 different links to different. 4 of them are meant to support homeless veterans, and the last one is actually meant for active soldiers. And the one for the active soldiers is kind of close to home for me as well, because I actually, when I was downrange, I actually received packages from the group that is linked below. The program is called K.I.S.S, which it stands for Kids in Support of Soldiers. And what they do is they take donations and such like that and make care packages for those downrange to make sure they know they are not forgotten. And I remember receiving those packages actually a couple times, and anytime I received those packages, it absolutely made my day. Anything. Emerald, how you doing, man? The other guy would have been more thematically appropriate, though he had been a little too on the nose. Fair enough. I don't know. I felt like playing Eltharion too. Eltharion was the first one to come to mind for me, to be fair, so. Alright, let's go get... Let's not actually go attack, but, you know. That way, if they start moving, at least to move forward into it. Remember, do they have regen? No? Nope.
I go. I must.
I don't think they're going to move until... Oh, wait, no, Baron. There they go. There they go. Don't know why they all of a sudden decide to move, but okay.
I am called upon.
Is Burp Squad an option in this run? Yeah, probably. I'm probably going to go for a Phoenix. Probably going to go for a Phoenix Doomstack, and I'm probably going to go also for the other one. I forget what they're called. The Knights of Torqueval Doomstack as well.
Bleak, but unyielding.
What are they doing? Actually,
The warden
I'm also going to say it. I am also going to make... I'm going to make a point to try to not cuss during this stream. And yes, hell does technically count.
Eltharion.
Alright, let's move this up a little bit faster. Alright, that's fine. Eltharion can handle it for a little bit. Plus, also, they got the archers on there, so it should be fine. Just to make sure.
Spearmen. Ancestors. Onward.
Good, they're on the run.
The might of Ivres. The grim warden rises. By Eltharion. Show no fear. By my father's blade. Understood. Always ready. Yes.
Get him out of there.
Eltharion sends me. I swear it.
Almost there. Just need a little bit more. Hold a little longer.
Weapons ready. Archers.
Archers. Fire over here.
Loyal.
Spread out a little bit more just so I don't shoot into them as much.
Steel.
Why is it... Go up here.
Order.
Go up here.
Eltharion. Wherever I am needed.
Ooh, actually, I see good.
Empowered by vengeance.
On my second... Rather... Now, Angel. Fair enough. Fair enough. The Angel one was actually not that bad. Considering that it's typically like, you know, it's like a basic route. It's like, it actually didn't feel that bad. Okay, we got problems there.
Warden of Althwa. Warden repositioning. Eltharion.
Alright, I don't want him fighting the leader. Get him out of there.
The warden marches.
We will obey. Advance. Asurian guides us.
I will.
Man, I am doing poorly.
Archers. Asur, move. It shall be done.
I am ever ready. It serves Ivres.
Asur, attack. Archers. Move.
Eltharion.
It shall be done.
Wow, this is bad.
Glory matters not.
Well, I feel bad.
Archers. Asur, withdraw!
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Legend, how you doing, man?
Eltharion!
Yeah, I'm doing well.
That's good.
Eltharion!
Wow, I'm playing Shidali.
Yeah, you can win this battle without taking any casualties.
Yeah. Well, I'm not you, so.
Well, if you want- and I can tell you exactly what to do. It's not too difficult, but I know the exact steps to taking no casualties. I mean, the problem with what you're gonna have here is your forces are going to be beat up and it's going to take a while to replenish, and you're not really going to be able to reinforce them on legendary. So the likely results from this battle is going to be your eventual kicked out of the Badlands.
Well,
That's why it's really important to take casualties.
yeah, I was actually thinking, honestly, just what I usually end up doing is disbanding this army over here and then stick it out in North one, but
That is the easier way to do it. But not like if you want to get a better result in the campaign, you can totally win this battle with like pretty much zero casualties. I usually take zero casualties, but taking like next to none is the next best thing, because what you're gonna want to do is besiege Galbaraz straight away and auto resolve it. So if your army is not at full strength, you won't be able to win that battle. It auto
Galbaraz
resolves.
was the one to the south or the north?
It's the one that's like right there. It's the major settlement in the province that you start off with.
Okay, it's the one.
Capital.
It's the one to
Yeah,
the south end. Yeah. Okay.
You besiege it on turn 2, and they always sally out, even if you're at full strength.
Mhm.
And you can auto resolve it. You'll get like a Pyrrhic victory, but you'll wipe out the garrison because you don't start off with a siege attacker. And if you're at full strength, you auto resolve it and wipe them out, and you capture the settlement on turn 2 essentially. And none of your units will get wiped out. Oh, actually, I think you'll lose one spearman. Who cares?
Spearman.
But
I'll go
then
and
you're still
restart,
gonna have to
honestly.
deal with... Yeah,
because-
well, it's up to you.
Well,
Okay.
this was
So you-
even for my normal strat. This was shit. This was garbage.
Yeah, with the damage that you've taken, you won't be able to auto resolve the battle like Albaraz. It's up to you though, because yeah.
I actually want to try that strat just to see how it goes for me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, just remember the kill Camellia this run. She was helpful to a point. Yeah, but I also go back to the fact, Nicholas, that Ursula is much more important to have. Because she does a lot more stuff for what you want to have for a person that, disarms traps. Oh, Camellia is good at disarming traps, but she doesn't have good perception. So she can't see traps. What's the point then? Especially if she needs to go by herself. Anyways, the burb does carry. Yes, the burb does carry. That is very true.
Yeah, the burb does carry.
Oh man. Okay. We'll take a mulligan. I'm rusty. I'll accept my loss there. Simple. Alright, so how do you go about that fight without taking any casualties?
You got to split up your forces into 3 groups.
Okay.
All of your infantry in Eltharion have to go sit off in a corner. I'll tell you which one. You separate the lions into the opposite direction, and then the bird
Prince
harasses.
Eltharion.
Basically, what ends up happening is that you get a small detachment of forces that'll go after the lion, and that the lion will basically lure the other troops over to your infantry early, and you can shoot it, put Eltharion in front, so that Eltharion takes the charge, and of course, he can heal in the battle, and the archers just absolutely shred him.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna gamble. Because I don't think it could go over. Won't go higher though.
I'm just waiting on my end to see
Okay, so
when it shows up. Okay, so the southwest hill, southeast hill. That's where you want to put your infantry.
alright, so all the way over to the right, essentially.
Yep,
Okay, so just all my spearmen and whatnot over there.
at the top of the hill. Yep.
So at the very top of this hill, like right there.
Facing downhill, not facing towards the enemy, because they're going to come up from the hill if you do everything's correctly.
Okay, so you don't.
Not behind them. At the very top of the hill, because you want them to have good line of sight.
Yeah. So this hill, so out there.
Yeah. And put your archers between the two infantry, but make sure that the melee infantry don't obscure its line of sight.
Archers.
Loyal. Spearmen. We will obey.
Something like
Lily, look upon me and know my heart is true.
about like that.
Yep, there's the right location. Yep. Yep, so the archers need to be in the middle. Yeah. And just a little bit behind the infantry. And then Eltharion stands pretty significantly in front of them. So at about half distance. Because what you want to do is lure the cavalry into Eltharion at the start, because the cavalry will do a little bit of damage to Eltharion, but he can heal. You want to make sure that all of your damage is being taken by the bird and Eltharion, because he can
They're
heal.
single entities.
Yeah. You might still end up taking a few casualties. Like my best runs of this, I would take 0. But you'll need fairly good micro in order to do that.
Well, let's see if I can't get better at micro then.
Okay, then on the bottom left hill, at the very top, put the white lions.
Like right about here.
I still haven't seen it.
Here, let me actually put up, see if I can't get it up on Discord too. Just for a short bit. There we go. It's on Discord too. It'll be more up to date.
Okay. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so
and then you get the bird to go and drop flames. So here's how the plan will go, so that you don't need me telling you what to do during the battle.
Mhm.
You obviously pop down the Ember Storm and swoop. You know how to swoop?
If I remember right, swooping is an act of diving down into them, but without touching them. Or without landing, should I say.
Yeah, without landing. So, yeah. It's really important that you don't land.
Yeah, because
So
I
just
get
keep
stuck.
harassing them that way. Just harass the melee infantry with that. Then you want to make sure that their attention is gained by the white lions. So if they don't seem to be going for the white line, you want to send the white line down there just a little bit, just to get their attention, because the white lions are way faster than the enemy cavalry.
Yeah.
Whatever the case is, get their attention. Once you've seen that they're gunning for you, you kite the unit all the way to Eltharion, run right past him. Make sure you don't run over the archers. Run over the melee infantry, because they're not going to get involved. Eltharion tanks, archers shoot. You'll get rid of the cavalry pretty quick. When they rout, the lions can chase after them and run them down. And then if there's still time, you just keep doing that, and eventually the entire army will show up. But having taken out the cavalry with basically no casualties, you'll be able to take out their infantry no problem.
The basic concept is to get the attention of the cav with the white lions and bring them over to Eltharion and the archers, while the Phoenix just harasses all the melee infantry.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Fletcher wants to answer, what does he think of Warhammer 3's wound mechanic on single entity units? Yeah, no. I haven't played it, and I didn't notice it making any significant difference in the battles that I watched, so I can't really comment on that stuff just yet. I can only comment on the stuff that seems really significant, and wound doesn't seem significant at all at this stage. It doesn't seem to make any difference.
Alright, I'm going to close the thing on Discord for now.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, good luck with it.
Alright. Let's do this. I've not attempted swooping before, but we'll see how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Speed this up. Get over there. Any specific target, or should I not care about where I drop the thing?
I would go for the goblins because
Most compact.
gobos are nasty, and they're more compact. You'll do more damage, and then swoop the savage orcs.
Alright. See if I can't get into practice of it. I think that was a success. I think.
Yep, right in the middle of them. That's what you want to do. You took out like 40% of its health. That's really the best you could hope for there. But this just activates them to come at you, which is what you want.
Damn it. Wasn't liking where that was going.
That's okay. The main thing is to annoy them. You don't really have to do a lot of damage with the swooping. It's just a bit of bonus damage.
Or at least
You're getting some
attempts
good
to.
swoops there. Swooping with the birds easy than the dragon. Yeah. I found that eagles and
Oops,
manticores
that was a
are
little
the
too
best
late.
ones to swoop with. Dragons are good for swooping, but Pegasus are terrible for swooping, and Hellsteeds, they don't do enough.
So they're all just going straight over there. So that means the lions need to move over
Yeah, you
this
gotta
way.
get their attention. And what you want to do is lure them as far as possible over that side, so that the infantry take as long as possible to get to reinforce their position. Yeah, he didn't want to land there.
Yeah,
It's okay.
managed to get out of it without too much damage. So there's that. Nope, too early. Almost was a land there, but it made it.
Eltharion! They die! Wherever I am needed.
I mean, if you're gonna stand there for me to do it, by all means. Well, they didn't want the lions. They wanted the lions more than Eltharion.
Yeah, you've got to run the lines through Eltharion.
Yeah, that was on me.
Eltharion moving! The warden marches!
You can still end up with nearly 0 casualties if you take on captives after the battle, so still do that. But yeah, the plan so far is not really working
Unfortunate.
perfectly.
Acknowledge! Eltharion! Eltharion!
Don't forget to use Eltharion's magic, Apotheosis, to keep healing single entities, and probably in this case here, heal the white lions. You need them to run down enemy units.
Always ready!
Oh. What the? Why? What? There he goes.
Swiftly! In Moranian's name! Spearmen!
Yeah, you got a good thing going there with Eltharion. He's
Eltharion!
tanking 2 units there. Pretty good.
Empowered by
This probably won't hit anything, but it's worth a shot. That worked.
penance!
Did it hit? Actually, there's a good chance right there for the Ember Storm.
Yep.
Right there.
You're doing a lot better in this battle than you were in the previous one. Just watch out for Eltharion, because he's going to lose to the enemy lord in melee.
Oh yeah, he will. I remember that.
Without fail. It shall be done.
The facts are yours. I
Get him out of there now.
Warden repositioning. Eltharion.
You gotta help us up. There we go.
Eltharion sends me. To battle.
Keep the lions there. Actually, get him to chase down these guys. Spearmen take over for tanking.
Fight for Ibris.
Phoenix do the chasing over there a little bit.
Eltharion.
Actually, go over there and help deal with the Lord. You're decent at deal with the Lords.
Archers.
Not amazing, but nothing.
It will be done. Loyal. We away.
Shoot them a little bit.
Eltharion.
Army losses. Yes, army losses. Alright, now you chase down the Lord, please.
It shall be
Yeah,
done.
make sure you run down as many of them as possible, though.
For order. Eltharion.
Beat it up. They're gonna get away there. That's fine. Sucks, but it's fine. Oh, god damn it. I told you, not them. Eltharion, heal yourself. And I didn't pay attention to the Lord as much as I should have. Oh well.
Yeah, just make sure while this end battle's going on, you got to do as much healing as possible for Eltharion and the bird. That's really, really important. Especially given that you took more damage than is ideal.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you'll be able to win the order result at that point there. Keep those heals up. Don't worry too much about chasing the entire army away. I think you'll get another opportunity to fight them.
Yeah, as long as they don't wipe out too much, yeah, there'll be another chance.
Oh yeah, capturing Lord would help as well.
Yeah.
I always forget about that as well.
Eltharion Reaver Attila army for memes. I have no clue what that is, so probably not. Shield Bearer is still so hard in this. Yep. Yeah, that was on me about the Lord. I didn't realize he was that close to death already.
Yeah, you just have to see how we go for the rest of it.
I mean, could have been a hell lot worse. That's for damn sure. Not great, not terrible.
Their only worth is service. Onward, I say. Prince Eltharion.
Hmm.
I have served the vow.
Can I? It shows I can't reach them, so... Hmm. Should I just stay there and get my
Duty is purpose.
restoration back, or should I just move forward and try to get as close as I can?
The Warden.
Probably should move forward. Punishment would be nice, but I think honestly we're gonna have to do that. Well,
Celebration would be wanton. Strike them down.
okay, they didn't. Okay, so if we're gonna just get here, we should be able to make it next turn there. Yeah.
Isha bless you.
Let's get growth going there.
An adequate performance.
And then off to the other fight.
High Elven Archmage. Assur Sorcerer. High Elven Archmage.
Ooh, that's right. What is your trait? Spry? It could be worse.
Servant of the tower.
Could be a whole lot worse, actually.
Magic in purest form.
Or is Archer's OP in Attila? Well, that's Attila, though.
Master Mage.
Alright, this fight. I gotta make sure I pay attention to the Lord a little bit more. Need to capture at least one of them. Jeez. Another news I'm still petty. Yeah, well. Alright. I know they're like over here. Unless they change that to be an update.
As you say.
This fight I can have a little more success with just because of the archers and a mage. Have up front as tank, spearmen. Put them off to the side just so they don't get in the way by accident. I want you to annoy the goblin wolf riders. The archmage, I want you sort of to the front, but not completely to the front. And let's go. Alright, where's their wolf?
Make Oathone proud.
Should be showing up here soon.
Advance, setting forth. Attack!
There they are. Alright, come on, get me.
Kill them!
I love wolves, but I don't like you guys. Unfortunately, you guys suck so much.
Assur, advance! March! We away! Assur, forward! Forward! Apace! Onward! We go! Assur, move! Archers! For order!
Assur Archmage.
A little bit of flaccadoon to help out there.
Magic unleashed.
Actually, stay right there just so we can get
Spearman! Assur, Lord Master!
over there.
Move! We
We're gonna have this shenanigans happen fine. Be over there. Actually, chase them off.
Assurian guides us! Loyal! For duty! Orders received!
They're close there, so that's fine.
We will obey! Quickly now! As you say! Chosen of holy!
Archers. Orders received.
Behold my power.
For Oathone!
Yeah, I know. You're gonna shoot your little missiles at me and all that whatnot. What else am I supposed to do about that?
Iran!
Sadly, nothing at the moment.
Loyal.
But we can use you guys to annoy some of the other units.
For the Ever Queen.
It is my goal.
As long as we don't.
Observe my radiance.
It will be
Alright. Hold. Don't shoot anymore. Really? You came into combat with Cavill. That's not normal. Actually not. I've never seen the leader just go straight into combat with Cavill, ever.
Will obey without
Or
fail.
anyone for that matter.
We will obey.
As you say.
Weaver of the wind.
Speak quickly.
Alright.
Shall be done. Understood. Attack.
For the king. We will obey.
Speed up. Alright. Pause.
Moving out. To the fray.
Should be enough. No, apparently it wasn't. God damn. Whatever. We'll take it. At least our losses were only spearmen, really. Horses took some damage, but it looks like it'd be easy to replenish casualty-wise.
Not fear our lessers.
Yeah, we could just easily get that full replenish.
Spare at your hands from toil. Led by the winds.
Yep, I didn't capture anyone. Aim.
Ulthuan's triumph was foreseen.
Cavill. I want Cavill to get Burning's Gaze point so I can go down his magic. That's more important to me right now.
High Elven
And then we're gonna go beat up this army again. It's the only thing I still haven't figured out after 18 hours of play. First bonus, from what I understand, is pretty much just extra damage on the charge. But that's what I understand.
The winds of magic guide us.
Good, go for it. Not in friendly territory. But I will be sooner than later. Let's get the
Their
influence.
lives for coin. Trained by the White Tower.
We'll go for there now. Close that. Get that going.
The winds were with us.
Eltharion. I need to level you up, dude. Get that route master or marcher. I don't know if I can make it from there.
Denied.
I'll move a little bit more forward, see if I can't. Oh, he had 2 points. Actually, no, he got it from the other one. Give me that Earth Blood for now. So he can heal himself, so that's the leader.
Effortless for such as I.
Oh yeah, I need to go down to get Lightning Strike. Looting seems like the best option right now, I guess. I don't know. I never know which one to go for on those.
An
Research.
archmage is accustomed to victory.
Care for the weapon strength. I do care about the reload time. Reload time is quite important. Let's see. Charge bonus applies to melee attack and weapon strength for about 10 seconds on the charge, from what I understand. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's why you want cavalry to cycle charge as much as possible. Yeah, that's true. You want them to charge in just for that extra bonus, which can be quite significant. Underway interception. I'm gonna fight this out manually just to make sure I capture the dude. This won't be hard at all. If I take casualties here, I'm just bad. It actually went up. Wow. That's surprising. Anyways. Eltharion up front. Looks like the top of the hill is about here-ish. So I want my archers out here. Right? Yeah. Wait, no. A little bit more forward. Yeah, that should be fine. And then we get y'all over here. And y'all over here. And then Lion over there. Phoenix, you're gonna go harass them. Yeah, they're already moving towards me, but I'm gonna go harass them some. Savage. Walk right through it. Thank you very much. I mean, yeah, gambling does work some, but it's not much. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's just nothing at all. Just, I don't know. I don't know why they decided to say it's okay to have it stick to the same as is. Game design choice, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. At least we don't have the bug where it just didn't work at all anymore. Who remembers that bug? Where the gambling just did not work in your favor ever.
But the gambling bug was fine for me because I would actually end up not losing as much as I usually do.
Fair.
Because it would just never change it. I actually prefer the gamble bug.
That's fair.
Because I like 75% lose rate with Reynold.
Yeah. Reynold don't like you.
No.
He's like, man, you cheese enough. You don't need luck.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Cheese masters don't need luck. You need cheese. Actually, it's funny. I was actually playing Magic the Gathering Arena the other day, and I saw someone named Cheese Master. And I'm like, Legend, is that you? I didn't know you played Magic.
Don't. I'm not the only cheese master in the game. In the world.
I know. But anytime I think of Cheese Master, like, you're the initial person I think of, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
Archers! Bleak, but unyielding. Warden repositioning.
Alright, Lions. Go ahead and go around, just to make sure we're not getting shot at. Alright, go help out with the Lord right there, please. Archers, shoot at them. just to get them the routes.
Hold!
Then we're gonna start running down dudes.
Eltharion!
Alright, you're my main target now.
Oh, Legend, did you see how the other creators refer to you in their videos? No. No, I didn't. I do try to watch their videos, but I obviously don't have time to watch them all, so...
Yeah, there's so many videos.
The position that I'm in, I'm always going to get talked about, so I try not to worry about it too much. Whether it's good or bad, I just don't worry about it. People are always, like, referencing me in one way or another, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, is it good? Because if it's not good, I'm going to chuck it as if it... No, I'm just kidding.
Trying to make sure this doesn't get fucked.
He's talking about Mimi.
You backstabber!
Yeah.
The stabbing of backs. Hopefully that's enough. Yep, good. Whew. Enough for me. Don't forget the cage this time. It wasn't so much I forgot the cage, it's more of like I didn't realize the guy's health was so low. That's what it was last time. Because when I looked at him last, he was like at like half health, 3/4 health, something like that. But then all of a sudden, bam, he's dead. I'm like, what the actual? Alright, since that was intercept. Dead completely. And it's not going to make that much. I'll take the money.
It's a clip of the Top Gear dudes, and one of them slams down a block of cheese and dryly exclaims cheese. Oh, okay. That's fine. I think I've seen that one before. People have used that multiple times. It's fine. The only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about.
Truth. Oh yeah, I can do that. Where's... wasn't this... Yes, it was. I want this then.
Lost glory shall be restored.
Interrogation chamber. Yes, please.
Silence is futile.
If I remember right. It doesn't right away, but it will next one.
I do what I must.
We're not even going to try to keep money cheese with this faction. Actually, can Gremgor confederate the top knots? I don't know.
High Elven Archmage.
Do you know, Legend?
No, he can't confederate them because they're a different race.
Interesting.
Yeah, Top Knots and Blue Vipers are savage orcs, so they can't get confederated into regular orcs. They're actually a different race. It's kind of like how Reichland can't confederate the Southern Realms, because even though they use the exact same roster, it's different race. Same thing with Sudenburg, it's considered Southern Realms. So some races in this game have a sub-race, which functionally the same, but have stripped out features. So they currently include Kislev, Southern Realms, what's it called? Savage Orcs, Templehof. Well, Templehof is actually a vampire count, but they can't be confederated.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know what's going on with Templehof, but yeah, they can't be confederated. What's another one? I think that's it.
Maybe it's just that the vampires are so arrogant because of what Templehof did. I don't know.
It's likely just somebody forgot to put a tick in that said they can be confederatable.
High Elven
CA do this stuff all the time. Like, there's probably like a checkbox somewhere in the game that just is like, can confederate, yes, no, and they just tick that as no for some reason.
I am that.
Is Marienburg a subrace? No, Marienburg is actually part of the Empire.
But for some reason.
Yeah, Reichland, when playing as the AI, can confederate Marienburg,
Mm-hmm.
but because Marienburg is part of the Empire and can't actually be diplomatically... Again, it's another situation where they didn't provide the player with the conditions that need to be confederating Marienburg, but Marienburg is part of the Empire. It's the same thing with... similar thing with Marcus Wolfhart. He's actually an Empire faction, but he can be diplomatically confederated.
Yeah.
See, yeah, because Marienburg isn't an elect account, and you can't diplomatically confederate anyone except for Marcus Wolfhart, they're sort of like in this gray area where they're not an elect account and they're not really an Empire faction, but they are classified as an Empire faction. They can utilize the entire roster.
Yeah.
So they're not a Southern Realms base.
Which is extremely
bit
weird.
of a weird thing with them. Yeah, bit of a weird thing with them.
It just shows how much the AI cheats.
Well, yes. In this case here, it's more of a case of playing by a different set of rules. The AI definitely plays by different sets of rules. Most racial mechanics, like, for example, with the Skaven food,
Mhm.
AI Skaven don't use it at all. They
Yeah.
don't have food. They don't, because they can't manage it properly.
Yeah.
This is why when Skaven occupy settlements, it's always at tier 1.
At least for an AI. But yeah.
Yeah, for the AI.
If you're not making your at least your big settlements into minimum tier, like, 4, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Onward! We
And it's also why they never purchase extra Menace Belows. Because they don't have any food.
Yep.
They don't suffer the penalties from food, and they don't have the positives from food. They just don't have it. Because they won't manage it correctly. Usually, special resources like that, the Creative Assembly just decide to omit the AI from having it.
In some ways, I'm
That's another
happy they
example.
don't.
That they don't have.
The food.
I'm pretty sure AI High Elves don't have influence.
I feel like they do sometimes, but I don't know. It's hard for me to say. Sometimes
Yeah,
I feel
they
like
just,
I've
they just get given a freebie all the time.
maybe.
Yeah, they just get freebies. Like for the AI, the high influence generals don't cross influence. They just can't manage influence properly, because otherwise they'll just never get any influence. But if you have whenever you confederate into the late game, a higher faction, they've got all of these bloody high influence cost generals, and you're thinking, how did they get all this influence? Well, it's because they didn't pay anything for it.
Because AI.
Yeah, I think, I'm not entirely sure about this, but I think that the Dark Elves don't actually get slaves. AI Dark Elves don't get slaves, because if you ever have a look at their public order, this will need confirming, I'm fairly sure that if you look at their public order, it'll never have a slave penalty.
I've never paid attention to that, but that would make sense.
Yeah. So with their economy, they just rely on just flat out cheats rather than boosting their economy with slaves.
That was too soon.
We will obey! For the king!
It will be done.
Fight! For order! We advance! For our ancestors!
Ah, that's why. I'm doing the wrong button. That helps. I was supposed to right button. There's a good spot right there.
Hold my hour. Moving out.
Alright, Let's see if I can't go beat up on these archers right here.
Swiftly!
The most potent spells!
Asher, move! As you said, Eltharion willing.
Instead of wasting more ammo, let's just
Without fail.
get them in the combat to chase them off. The archer shouldn't be that much trouble for them, even if this is legendary.
Acknowledge.
Hold fire for now.
For duty!
Hold fire.
Eltharion archer!
Alright, get him out of there. Don't want to get shot at.
Quickly now! We go! Asher, forward! Unmark!
Lawmaster of Poe. Siphon seal Cadane.
Forward! We will obey!
Orders received. It shall be done.
Shoot at these archers over here.
Eltharion archer!
Get out of there so they don't get shot. Drop Flock of Doom.
My radiance!
Archers!
We will obey.
Move into the side so they're not
Mage ready!
blocking.
I summon the winds!
By your command!
It will be done. Seal.
Battle calls! We advance!
Understood. Gairan protects me. To Louis Sinan.
Ancestors!
Actually, take out that archer unit because that's probably a lot of their balance of power anymore. Never mind. There's army losses. I believe this was a settlement battle, so no, there is none. So let's just heal up at the moment.
Flame!
Moving.
Just make sure I'll toss this potion on and
Disciple of Hoat!
speed up. I'm not expecting much out of that. Good enough. Why not both, Nick? I had both in the team. A versatile vendetta against the border princes. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We've talked about that before. Yeah, I completely remember talking about that for like several hours during like I think it was like an Icky Claw campaign of all things. Surprising, right? Earthing Rod. I don't overcast, so I don't care. Let's just occupy.
They will know the teachings of Teclis.
I don't want to know the teachings of Teclis, though. I hate Teclis.
Why?
He killed my boy.
Which boy?
The Gash.
Huh?
AOS.
In a oh right, but everybody's killed Nagash at some point.
Skaven killed him too, yeah, I know.
Nagash is like the Warhammer version of Krillin. Everybody's killed him at least once.
Are we sure we're not talking about Yamcha?
Krillin's died way more times than Yamcha.
I know, it was a bad joke. It was a very bad joke. My friend might be I don't know if he would be upset at that at all. His favorite character is Krillin, but
Yeah, but you can't deny that Krillin dies a lot.
yeah, he does.
Take their heads. In Father's name, no.
Why
They cannot.
does it do that, I wonder? says it can reach, but then it stops like right at the edge.
Yeah, so now
Vengeance from
you
Eltharion.
should just be able to besiege it,
Strike
and
them down.
they'll sally out over the end turn, and we'll just have to, like, it says valiant defeat there, but if they sally out, it should be a Pyrrhic victory.
Yeah, because it's just the walls that are making
It-
it defeat.
But that's assuming you're at full strength, because I'm normally in a little bit better shape than that, so we'll just have to wait and see.
What do you normally just go straight for a lightning strike and then to his magic?
Yeah, it's probably good to put 2 points into Apotheosis, since you're going to make use of it. It's only 2 points, and then go for the lightning strike.
Fair.
Yeah, because you'll definitely make use of Apotheosis, like right now.
And then it also just becomes cheaper and
Yeah,
faster
cheaper
to
and
cast.
quicker to use.
Yep.
Tor Ivris demands our sacrifice.
Because playing my second run. Actually, let me just before I read that, let me see if there's anything else for me to do.
Scholar Supreme.
Doing.
The fiend.
Okay, we'll build that growth. Pass turn. Yeah, don't have anyone in the jail, so. Let's see. Because of my second run has made me near furious. How stupid Aru's Act 4 story goes. I mean, oh my god, it's so damn stupid. Eh. Yeah, it gives me a Pyrrhic victory. I lose the lions though.
That's not ideal. That's probably because they were damaged, but you get the city if you do that. So could have been better, but at least you got the win.
Yeah. And also, the lions only are good for only really running down the units, so they're good only for so long.
Yeah, but you need that in the early stages of the campaign, because otherwise you're going to be dealing with, like, because you're going to inflict the army losses a fair bit on the greenskins and need to run them down. So the lions in the early stages of this campaign are very useful.
True.
You'll be able to get Illyrian Reavers, Regiment of Renown, fairly early on, so you can replace it with that.
Yeah, screw it. Just auto-resolve it.
Yeah.
We must avenge the fallen.
Bowbane, what was that again? And bonus versus
Have you
large.
played a Krokgar campaign recently?
Krokgar? No.
Yeah. So one thing that I've been noticing about Krokgar lately is, like, when the game first came out for Mortal Empires, Krokgar had like one of the easiest start positions because he was tucked away nice in the corner. There wasn't loads of other legendary lords here, like the Libaris wasn't there. Queek was there, but he was like your only real threat.
Yeah.
I claim
And he's got
this
one of the
for
worst
Moraine.
provinces in the game to start off trying to conquer, because it takes 3 turns to get from the Temple of Skulls to the Cursed Jungle.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to work on, like, I don't know if I'll do a 20-turn guide, but maybe a 10-turn guide. I managed to find a way of beating Clan Mordkin in 3 turns.
Warden of Tor
Like, take the
Ivris.
entire province in 3 turns. But it's really, really tough to do.
Only
I've been trying to
sons.
find an easier way to do it, but can't seem to figure out a way. Just have to suffer through a very, very
I
painful
will
battle.
avenge.
Fair.
You have to take out an entire army with 1 Croxagore. Ancient. It's possible, but it's tough.
Yeah.
Is that legend in the background?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Is it? Maybe I have pre-recorded messages and I'm just playing them myself. Who knows?
Trained by the White Tower.
Anyways, serious note. Yeah, it is legend. Is there any point on the Badlands? It's Eltharion. As honestly, legend. Would you mind taking that question? Is there any point to holding the Badlands as Eltharion?
Okay, so if you consider yourself not great at Total War,
Master Mage.
for whatever difficulty you're playing on. So, like, if you're playing on easy difficulty, then yes, holding onto the Badlands is fine. If you're playing on legendary difficulty and you're like,
Magic's
you
unleashed.
can only barely handle legendary, then my advice would be abandon the Badlands, because you're probably going to get kicked out of it anyway, and to save you the time and effort. But if you are decent to, competent at legendary difficulty with the high elves, it is definitely worth it to stay in the Badlands, because you can totally, with your starting forces in Ulthuan, maintain control there. It is possible to do it. You can beat that stuff. And staying in the Badlands, what that does is it provides you with lots of battles and just a way to expand out in multiple directions, which the High Elves, it's difficult, but you can have a fragmented empire with them because they're so strong. But
Yeah.
it's definitely more difficult, but possible. You'll have a stronger campaign if you stay in the Badlands. But it's not easier. It is not easier at all.
Should I be recruiting for both armies, or should I be just recruiting for Eltharion's army? Or should I...
I usually try not to recruit into Eltharion's army at the start, but since you lost your lions,
a few archers wouldn't hurt.
you got to make a judgment call, I guess, because you're going to need some forces to deal with Ulthuan stuff. You got to sort of prioritize that first. So what you could do is just wait at Galbaraz and just like stay into ambush stance, because you're honestly not really going to expand that much further at this point. Cetra is probably going to take Gorgazan, and as for the other settlements, something might happen to it. Sometimes Malagor comes and takes it, so you can wait at Galbaraz, just go into ambush stance and just wait for armies to attack you.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that you can do, because you're just not in great shape there. You should probably wait inside the settlement, because you'll get more replenishment, because you're quite badly damaged. Another thing is that you're definitely going to have a revolt there because it's on legendary difficulty. So if you're standing there, you'll be ready to deal with it.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes Grom shows up. Sometimes the Bloody Hands will declare war on you. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong in the Badlands.
Yeah, there is. There is quite a lot.
So you kind of get Eltharion for loot money and captives, while everybody else you play the politics game in Ulthuan. And if you play it really quickly, you can get Imrik.
Archmage.
If you play it quickly.
That should be it. Yeah, you gotta move fast, because he gets killed pretty quickly sometimes.
Very quickly. Alright, so just recruit over in Ulthuan, take care of that stuff over there. Politics.
Allah, welcome. What brings you here?
It's just know.
Protector of Elthwan.
Do I care to go for K.I.S.S? I mean, I already have non-aggression with them.
What would you ask of the Asa? Wise indeed.
Might as well, since we already have good diplomatic relations with them.
What business have you with the Asur of Ulthuan? How wise? Of course.
Start getting some of those up. I think that's everything?
Magic in purest form.
My life for Tor Ivres.
Yeah, so everything I could tell. I got some Reddit pages for Wrath. Favored if you want me to have Nurgle link them in chat when he gets back from wherever he is. Yeah, sure, that sounds good. I missed Legend streaming, so I was like, let's check you out, and lo and behold, it's Discount Legend in the background. I don't know, I've actually been called a mini legend before, just because I play very similar to him. Not near as good as him, but yeah. I always find the diplomatic threshold weird. For elves, it's always 15 relations. Sure, have a non-aggression pact and a military alliance. I mean,
Brook no failure.
alright, I want that growth because That building's not till tier 3. The rest of the stuff is not great. We just need to get growth going so we can get this to higher tiers as quick as possible.
Pure magic.
Can't reach there, not this turn. But
I bring Azurion's fire.
I can do is move forward. Doubt it, but
Embrace the night.
let's go into ambush stance for now. See how they react to that. They probably won't, but rather nothing.
I am incredibly busy.
No, you're not. You're lying.
Defected visitor.
You are not busy.
I am the heir of Eltharion, and I'm
Not possible.
Stubbornness of elves.
Shaper of fates.
Looks like we're going to be just sitting here for a little while. Military. You meant military access? Yeah, fair enough. Norscan diplomacy is the best diplomacy. I beat you up. You're mine now. That's their diplomacy. Hey, look, it's also greenskin. What was that?
I have diplomacy's best. I bribe you. You belong to me now.
Why? Because they don't have any? Yeah, sounds about. Honestly, I'm okay with it just because it's like, I don't know. I like the idea of being the faction lead and then be able to confederate them from that. Ooh. Wait, never mind. That's the opposite. Excuse me.
Cull the green.
Eltharion, how are we looking over here?
Wanton.
Terrible, not great.
Trained by the White Tower.
no fool that's safe for the world.
Ready yourselves.
Are you sure that's a lot of teeth, dude?
Fall to my power.
The thing was, I used to watch all the Total War YouTubers, and then I got the Legend Curse, and I can't go back and watch them again. Scream in the background. That wasn't optimal. Legend does it different. Yeah, wow.
To each their own. It's fine.
As far as YouTubers go, it's like everyone has their own taste, and Legend just happens to be the most common taste for people for Total War.
Yep. Cheddar cheese.
Exactly.
The cheese that everyone loves.
Norska has the best diplomacy and the best Doomstack, one of the worst starting positions and the worst economies. I wouldn't say the best Doomstack, but one of the best.
Well, yeah, one of the best units in the game, just in terms of its own right. But I would say that the best Doomstack in the game actually belongs to the Wood Elves.
The Treeman Doomstack?
I mean Doomstack, yeah.
Fair.
Orders received.
Like, that is... Like, apart from, like, hero Doomstacks, I think that the Treeman Doomstack is as close to unbeatable as you can get, because of the way the Wood Elves work. While a Mammoth might beat a Treeman on its own, a Treeman spam with a Life Wizard will beat a Mammoth spam with a Fire Wizard. If you know what you're doing.
Yeah, that helps.
Put them in the trees. Make sure you've got a good traded Lord and a good traded Branch Wraith, because they can provide some good buffs for the trees. But yeah, those treemen are super strong.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then also they get like loads of physical resistance, and there's pretty much no way to make the mammoths have magic attack. You can give them fire attack, but it's actually possible now for Wood Elf Treemen to actually be resistant to fire.
Interesting.
So fire is actually like bad against them.
Surprising considering all things.
Yeah, there's a technology that provides it. Just gets rid of their fire weakness completely.
Did not know that, but then again, I also don't play Wood Elves very often. I'm very much one of those kind of people that likes playing like Eltharion and Skaven and such like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
No shooting my units, please. I shoot. No shoot, only die.
If they just give Truman Boulder Throw like Cygors, have it sort out the Wood Elves that are like if artillery is support and they don't have it.
Play more
Now,
Empire.
If you're playing as the Sisters of Twilight, you've got the Forge of Daith thing that you can get an ability to get the Vol's Hammer. Smash down walls.
We will obey without fail.
Swiftly!
Unlimited power! Magic's unleashed!
Archers! For the guard! It will be done.
Orders received! Death to all!
As you say.
Archers! Serve the king! Ancestors!
I should go after these guys. They're more likely to come back.
Master of sorcery! Witness true magic!
Nice checkerboard there.
Archers! It will be done!
Well, it's a
That's what we
start.
want to see, like
For order!
3 units fighting just one troop and everybody else shooting them. That's
Yeah.
exactly what you want to see.
We will obey!
Yep. Okay. All archers. On this asshole.
Eltharion willing.
Make our ancestors proud!
Because we'll at least get something from that. This was a settlement, so we could just end it. But let me heal Cavill first.
Lackey!
Making sure Cavill's at full is very useful. Thank you, friend. I think that's everything. Good enough. Boink. Play more Sigmar. Play more Empire Sigmar calls. If I did, I would be playing Gelt, but Spears, who even needs them?
Is Gelt in Age of Sigmar?
No, not that I know of.
Assyrian protects.
If he is,
Carl
he's
Franz isn't it either.
no,
Right?
no. I know for a fact Carl Franz is not. If Gelt is in it, he would be a part of one of the City of Sigmar factions, but I don't think he is. As far as I know, none of the Empire guys lived. There's none that I know of. Of course, Teclis lived. Stupid high elves. Anyways, I find it sad that late game goblins are better than the late game orcs. I mean, mostly depends on who you're playing, but for the most part, yeah.
A bulwark in Ulthuan's war.
Carl got remade into the lead Sigmarine, dude. I'd have to look at the thing, or the Stormcast Eternal.
Athel Tamara must stand proud.
My roommate actually plays Sigmarines, so I could look over his code, his battle tome, and I would be able to find out from there. Kind of need the money, so I'll keep the money for there. Do I have access to trade with anyone now?
To the court of Ulthwan.
Yes, I do.
What is your request? A wise course.
Give me that trade,
I have heard tales
please.
of your kind. Most astute.
Your kind. I'm an elf like you.
Could you stand before the mistress of the unknown?
The mistress of no. That's right.
Eltharion, I am Tyrion, champion of the Everqueen. Very well.
Count Noculus.
Death and destruction.
I cannot.
He'll give me a trade agreement, but he won't give me a non-aggression pact whatsoever.
Lord of the Phoenix,
Ooh.
what brings you to the Phoenix Court?
Please tell me you're not on bad terms with them.
Certainly not.
I need to start getting more influence as quickly as possible so I can get on good terms with Calidor. The sooner the better.
Archmage.
Alright, well, I gotta get going now.
Yeah, it's probably
good luck
late
with
for
the
you.
Campaign. Good to talk to you again.
Alright, I'll see you later, Legend. Thanks for swinging by, my friend.
No worries, I'll catch you later.
Alright.
Bye.
Night. Alright. Earthblood, yes please. Have you seen the video where Major Kill changes something that makes the end time so much better? No, I have not. Yeah, he uses... Legend did disappear, so I'll answer that. I know because I know he does. Yeah, he uses them as crop stacks, but they're also really good. I'll recruit a few archers here, just so I have something. Actually, hold off on that, because we need to finish up.
High Elven Archmage.
We need to finish up over here as well. No, that's probably not true. EA probably would have just made it a paywall to see the end times.
We are ill at ease.
You want to see the end times? Pay extra amount for each chapter. Not just for the whole thing, just one chapter. One tiny little chapter that has like maybe 5 pages. If you're lucky. Public order, cool. Research! I'm doing that research still. Wait, what did I need for that again? Hold on. An embassy. Wasn't that the tier 2 building that becomes tier 4?
The K.I.S.S are troubled.
I think it is. Check that. There it is. Nope, that's gardens. It's the court. Oh, the embassy is a tier 3 building, right. If I never buy the end times will never come. Genius. But if you pay well the end times, a lot of people wouldn't pay, so no end times. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ugh.
The most gifted. Shaper of fates.
They have a lot of force there.
Master of magic.
Let's just
Eltharions fire.
I don't know if I should do this.
Get out of me head! No way!
They have 10 units in there, so... They have... 13, 23 units in that army. A couple of them are Goblin Wolf Riders. Looks like 2 units of Goblin Wolf Riders there.
High Mage. Limitless talent. Cloaked in shadow.
Let's see if I can't get them to come over
I
here.
will hear your words, but I make no promises. Not possible.
Shut up, you.
The Asur bid you welcome. How can we be ridiculous?
I need more influence.
Count Noctilus reigns.
Behold the court of Asur, traveler. State your business.
What would you ask of the Asur?
Why can't I get a defensive alliance with them and not you?
How can it is agreeable?
No, not you.
Those who speak the truth are always welcome.
That's not what I wanted. I clicked on not... game. Don't fight me now.
Isha forbids it. You call the Phoenix Court awaits.
I trust you do not expect.
Words of advice for Wrath. I typed earlier. Don't ever use auto level. The stuff it gets actually ruins characters. Ember, especially if her no spell. It gives her no spell pen feats ever. Interesting. Huh. Well, I'm not surprised at the same time, because, you know, auto level? Pfft.
Must restore order.
Anyways.
For Tor Ifris. Duty is purpose. I cannot rest.
I will say I accidentally clicked.
Do not be seen.
Alright, let's go ahead and try to get... Marby's going over there.
True magic.
Non-aggression at 15. Typically, what I more have luck with is if I can get a trade agreement with them to succeed, that means I could get a non-aggression pact with them. I don't know that. I don't know if that's in this.
Cold and dead. It is my purpose.
No, I'm leaving you alone, but I'm not gonna get a non-aggression pact with you. Fuck. Screw that. Whatever. I don't want it.
Ready the lever.
I wouldn't mind a pact with the.
Do not invoke the gods around Citra. They bow to me.
Okay, so obviously can't take money. Fine.
I agree.
Citra is one of the easier ones to actually get on his good side, just because he agrees to big power. That's fine. They can have that. Ooh, Malikor's over there. Ugh. That's not good. Wonder why the diplomatic K.I.S.S might be good at diplomacy. Couldn't tell you.
Stop that!
Magic in purest form. Fellow Asur, I bid you welcome.
Behold the majesty of the Phoenix Court.
The Phoenix
I
Court.
bid you welcome in the name of the king. Unwise.
Ugh.
A love the true of heart. Always. This cannot happen.
Nope. I'm on bad terms with you.
Tyrion, sons of Ulthuan, what brings you here? No.
Okay.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
That's a lie. He says he's a defender, but I don't believe him.
Trained by the White Tower.
I probably should have attacked last turn, but I'm trying to be patient here. Noctilus, what do you want? Oh, wait, I didn't mean to fast forward. Must have been from earlier when I clicked to fast forward for one of these guys. I find it stupid how only the Tomb Kings get positive relation from great power. The ones who can't confed don't mind great power from the confed. Eh. I don't know what to tell you.
Death and destruction.
Be prepared, Acer. They are unworthy.
This will help my relations some. Pyrrhic victory. That's right, he has a Colossus. But I can make use of it. It's big, so I could deal with it. It's going to be hard to deal with it because it has good range. My Minotaur with 3,000 lizards were after me because of Baphomet or whatever goat boy's name is. It's Baphomet. Not a lot of natural terrain I can make use of here. Maybe I can use the Reavers to distract them. Yeah. Bloody boys, yep. I could also use bloody boys against them too, so there's that. But I don't have anything really fast to make good use of them. I know I have the Reavers, but I'm not counting. I'm meaning more like a single entity. Oh, pfft, come on. That's bullcrap and you know it. Alright, where is the Colossus?
Weaver of the winds.
We will obey.
There. Okay.
Acknowledged.
If I move fast enough, maybe.
Understood. Archers. Without fail. Archers.
It will be done.
Archers. It shall be done. Archers! For duty! Archers! For duty!
Actually, if I could get him over here quick enough and into hiding.
True magic is mine. High mage ready.
Asser Lawmaster!
Put you over here.
Eltharion archers!
Archers.
We will obey. We away. We go.
By Eltharion! Asser, forward! For duty! Eltharion archers! Lawmaster of Hearth!
And get the the Colossus to fire at me, that would be amazing.
Without
Orders received.
Lawmaster of Hearth! Advancing! Ever onwards! Moving!
Could just get that Colossus to fire. I'm in range.
On the head! Moving on!
Archers. Orders received. We go.
Why are you not firing?
Archers! Orders received!
Acknowledged. We advance.
For duty! Serve the king! Servants of the tower! Archers!
Hmm?
Eltharion archers!
Ah. I wish I would fire.
Forward!
How do I get you to fire? Them as Slayers. Yeah, I want to blow up their own lines, but not an easy task to do when you don't have something fast enough to really make it worthwhile. I wonder. That not a lot. Let's send the already damaged one. See if I can't get this thing to fire. No. What is it waiting for?
Master of Earth. With haste, moving. Ever onwards. Scython seal Kadain.
For order!
Ah, that was a bloody boy.
Archers! Understood! Orders received.
Assault Archmage!
Hmm.
Lawyer, forward! Acknowledged. Understood.
Alright, catch you later, Arnold. Have a good one, man.
Move!
Actually, I think I see something I could have done. Hold on. I just thought of it. So don't judge me. I'm not above this. Right. If you go and continue, you don't have to see the cutscenes. Right. I only lose Spearman if I do the auto resolve?
We need not fear our lessers.
Hmm. But I take a lot of damage too. Okay. That shows me that. Good to know. Information. Information is a key thing. Wait. What notifications on CA? Well, it's loading back up. Ah, that's why. Nothing super big. It just involves one of the things they do. Hmm. So while it's loading up, okay. Let's try this again with a different strategy. I think I have an idea of what I could do here. I could probably try to annoy the Necroflex Reavers, or I could just have the Reavers hide and just make use of Cavil. Gonna go down. Yep, it's the same every time. That artillery piece. Ugh.
Archers!
Technically, I don't really want to go into a
It shall be
checkerboard
done.
because of the artillery piece.
Archers! As you
Honestly,
say.
I'm not sure what else to do.
Archers!
I'm hitting.
Orders received. Loyal! Archers! Acknowledged! Archers! For duty!
No.
We will obey!
For some reason that was acting up. I was hitting the button for it and it's just like, oh, hey, we're gonna act up now. Ow. As long as it gets fixed, that's all that matters.
It shall be done! Spearmen! By your command! Archers! Apace! Moving out!
Ay, ay, ay. They're gonna even move this way? No. They're gonna be like, nah, boy. You gotta come to us. You attacked us.
Lawmaster of Hoenn.
They'll just sit there. I should say, before I forget, didn't vanish during the last few episodes. This game my laptop battery changed and a new charge. Oh, now they want to fire it. No? Why'd they stop? Because I didn't... It seems like they're not going to fire unless you stand still. Unless it's just the angle is bad. No, so why... Ow. Rude. I believe they don't have a white gunnery white, excuse me. So, there's that. I walked right into that. I deserve to get hit if I did. And even if they actually have a gunnery white, there's only so much ammo they can give. So, that works. The only thing we'll have to be worried about left is after this thing is the guns, but those are not as big of a worry because I believe I outranged them. At least not the hand pistols. Or at least the hand pistols I more than likely do, but the actual, you know. Alright, come at me. Alright. Try to distract some units. At the very least, like 1 or 2. Alright, slow down. And we're gonna kite a little bit here.
Master of poet. Nothing lecky.
Spearman! We go!
Bloody boy!
I'm waiting. Ator Dana. Without fail, we will obey. Lakoi. Acknowledge. Oriol. Assyrian guides us.
Master of sorcery! Cease march! Behold my power!
For duty! Death to all!
Whoops! Was not paying attention.
For Assyria! Understood. Lawmaster of poet. With haste.
There's the army losses.
The greater good.
We don't need to shoot anymore, it's just dead. Just for last one day in Wrath, make a heavy armor tank. Halfling, they're so small, it's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They are very small. It'd be funny if they're making them small makes them harder to hit. Actually, that is a possibility.
Of magic guide us.
And the recovery mount. Not enough to really justify it. Let's get the money.
Their lives
I need the influence.
destroyed.
Meh. Meh.
The winds were with us.
Get a few more archers. Go check on Eltharion. I should definitely look into getting him some horses. That's for certain. Don't have access to those. Oh yeah, I need a level cavalry. That kind of helps too. Give me that. Because we deal with a lot of infantry and such. That's a decent thing to have for infantry.
An archmage is accustomed to victory.
The Phoenix Throne will hear your plea.
All are given a fair hearing in the Phoenix Court. Misguided.
Like your face? Or...
Miss, I am the bright flower of the
Isha forbids it.
Allah, if what you seek is for the greater good, my sword is no.
My sword is for the greater no.
Speak.
Lady of Ulthorn.
Just so you're aware, that's what he meant to say. Instead of for the greater good, it's for the greater no.
I'm listening.
Take that as you will.
Ulthwan's triumph.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, where's I just confederated those guys? Yikes. That's gonna be dangerous. I'm gonna eventually have to go deal with them. Trying to recruit another stack.
Student trained by the White Tower.
I don't have lightning strike yet. I need 2 more levels.
Embrace the night.
The Phoenix Throne will hear your plea.
A dignified visitor.
Our great king welcomes you. What ridiculous.
Whoops. I didn't make close out diplomacies.
I bid you welcome. What do you wish? No.
I didn't even finish my sentence. You're just denying me like that? Rude. The greater nah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You speak with Cetra, King of Kings.
Malagor is bound to have a really strong army. I don't really want to deal with him. Yeah, I'm just sitting around a lot. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that I'm sitting around a lot.
I will consider any suggestion.
I don't think they get declared war on a lot, so sure. Besides, I want to get on good terms so I can start confederating people. Obviously, mainly Kalador is the biggest interest, but
Bring Azurion's fire.
Get out me head!
High Elven Archmage.
I want to build growth because I want these to go up faster.
Orders received. Welcome. What brings you here? Never.
Ever.
Can I? Well-chosen words and fine wine are the marks of civilization. Certainly not.
Behold the majesty of the Phoenix.
I am incredibly busy.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Nah, I don't got anything else right now. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, but a group of us in Dame's chat got to discuss which Harry Potter character each fantasy character was. That must have been something.
Master of Magic.
Actually, let me build a little bit more money for now. Just to get us back into the positive. As far as campaigns go, this one's not great. Not terrible, but it's not great. I definitely wish to be doing more than this by now, but take what you can. I mean, at least we're not being pushed back, so there's that. And if I'd let them go on long enough, it will. That's fixable.
The K.I.S.S are troubled.
Why'd they change?
Not for all that's safe in the world.
Yeah.
Honored guest, I bid you welcome.
Behold the majesty of the
The
Kalador.
Asur bid you welcome. How can we be of assistance?
Why is this not gone to 0 yet?
Futile.
Is it really that slow?
I am the heir of Eltharion, and I bid you welcome. Understood. Very well.
Actually, I probably shouldn't have given him military access because he'll come over here. That was my bad.
Give the word.
We'll wait it out. It was, but all I can remember is we decided that Malagor was I have no clue how to pronounce that. Clan Wars was Skull Crags declared war on a lot of people, jeez. I will say though, if I was a part of that conversation, I wouldn't have been able to put like much to that conversation because I really don't know anything about Harry Potter. Just never got into it. Plus, also like growing up, I wasn't allowed to read Harry Potter, so.
Archmage.
They're not moving like I was hoping.
I refuse.
I wonder.
Magic in purest form.
Hmm.
Behold the Phoenix Court in all its splendor and glory. Unwise.
Hermino? Or Hermione? Wait. Hermione. Something like that.
K.I.S.S disciple. Shaper of fates. Light of the moon.
See if I can't get more experience that way. Because we get experience every turn to some degree or another.
Order must be maintained.
Welcome to our paradise, honored guest.
Defend. Behold the majesty of the...
You all are given a fair hearing in the Phoenix.
And you have my undivided attention. It is forbidden.
I will hear your words, but I make...
Why weren't you allowed to? It's because my parents, while I was growing up, were the strict Christian type. So, why? I'd suggest just looking up how to say her name on YouTube. I'm getting the pronunciation all wrong. Fair enough.
Magic.
Actually, hold on. Let me just... We have Cetra's there.
No glory. Only service.
I bring Azurion's fire.
Man, I really need some money. Ah, he's back. The longer I wait, the stronger my opponents get.
Zogoth.
I want that money. I forgot to say earlier, but no. No, it's more of I'm lazy. I don't shave as often as I should. And because
Well-chosen words and fine wine are the marks. I think not.
And because of the length it is now, I have to actually find some clippers or something like that to actually do it. Hmm.
The Warden of Tor Ivres. Ivres's guardian. Stand ready.
I have to deal with them now, or else we'll never be able to deal with them.
Failure is unthinkable.
I just rather not fight it out, honestly.
Let them build our defenses.
Right of a Lucinera, right?
The Warden assumes control.
That's right, get the 2 points there, then get... I don't... Oh... Probably not that.
By the White Tower.
That is forbidden.
That's a lot of mortars.
High Elven Archmage.
That is a lot of mortars. Now the question becomes is what are they going to do? Are they going to go to the north or are they going to stay here? There's a good chance that they go to the north. But then what would I
I'll
do?
consider any suggestion.
No, not really.
Be prepared, Acer.
No! I'm surrounded by fools!
That is so many mortars, dude.
Magic in purest form.
How many mortars do they actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez. I will after the stream. Man, there's no reason I should deny reinforcements. They don't have any, I have mine. Besides, a couple would come in anyway, so me. Alright, so I need to deal with those mortars by just getting rid of the ammunition. Simple as that. Bloody boys, any number of ways, doesn't matter. That should be a simple task because bloody boys are not really a concern comparatively. They're strong, but not a concern if we play this out correctly. Oops. There we go.
Without fail.
There. Okay, we have that. Put him right there. Cavill. Go to front. You right there. I want you back there. Why is it symbolized like that? Makes no sense. Good enough. Alright. See if we can't waste the ammo.
Servant of the tower.
Let's go waste some ammo.
The greater good.
Alright, while I'm doing this, so it's just want to talk a little bit right quick about, actually, I haven't talked about it a lot this stream, but I should have, is the fundraisers I'm supporting. So, several, for the top, for the ones that if you look in the description, the first 4 should be all about helping homeless veterans and stuff like that. I don't know anything personally about them myself, but I do know that all of them are nonprofit organizations, and all of them are really, excuse me, are well recommended as far as like when it goes to supporting. They do their work properly. So, but as far as the one about serving or talking about, you know, evolving, you know, oh for God, I didn't realize they were on AI control. Anyways, so the one that is for K.I.S.S, which is also stands for Kids in Support of Soldiers, is a formation, not formation, a nonprofit organization that has local communities make care packages for soldiers overseas while they're deployed. And I personally have actually received a couple of those care packages before. They come with all sorts of different little treats, things that soldiers can just straight up use downrange. Sometimes, like, you know, just like toothpaste or whatever, something like that. But it's just little simple things. So it's just something off the mind. It's like, you don't have to worry about this. You're covered. But I will say that K.I.S.S is one of the ones that I know personally, just from, like I said, I having been downrange myself. I remember just receiving that first care package, and I'm just remembering not sure what to expect from it, because I wasn't expecting it at all, and all of a sudden, bam! I have a care package and I just remember really enjoying the contents of it, and just remembering, like, I remember also just like how nice it felt to know that people actually gave a care. So, if anything, I like my biggest support mostly goes to like the kids in support of soldiers, but at the same time, like, I also am of the firm belief of, like, veterans should not be homeless. I know it does make as much for people that are, like, you know, not in America. But for people that live in America, like, our army or our military is all done by volunteer. There are times of draft, but that has not happened for decades. I don't know how all other militaries are with recruitment and stuff like that. Maybe everyone's forced, or not forced, but supposed to serve a certain amount of time and go from there, or how it works. But ours is purely from volunteers who dedicate to serving for X amount of years. I know people that have served more than 20 years. I know people that have served less than 3 years. I know people that have been like the dishonorable discharges. Like, I can't say anything about, but the ones that have served honorably and got honorably discharged, like, there's no reason that they should be living on the streets. Like for example, I'm a veteran, and I can only imagine the struggle it is to be living on the street. If I remember right, there was actually one state that did manage to actually completely obliterate homelessness of veterans. I don't remember what state it was off the top of my head, but I remember reading about it before. And honestly, that's a great thing to achieve. Like, homeless people in general shouldn't be a thing at all, but sometimes that's life choice. The life choices they make are just so poor that they end up homeless. But a veteran should never end up homeless. Not, especially not if they served honorably. I personally am actually going to donate to them. Just not right. I can't right now because I have other things I need to take care of. But I will be donating to them within the before this year's over with. I'll probably donate to the kids supportive soldiers because, like I said, it is something near and dear to my heart just from having been deployed and received some of those care packages before. And since this was such last minute things, I don't have anything prepared in advance. But also, I also don't have a tracker keeping track of like how much has been donated and whatnot. Because in the end, it's not really so much about the numbers for me as more of like, if you gave, like, even if it was like $1, it's like, you know what? That's more than a lot of people could say they've done. And you guys that are like from other countries is like, oh, why do we care? Well, honestly, like, yeah, I understand why you guys wouldn't necessarily care. It's not your country. Now, I don't know how much you guys actually give a care about me, but like, but I'm also a veteran. I guess what the point I'm trying to say is, it's like, there's people like me that are out on the streets just trying to survive. And honestly, it breaks my heart. Just thinking about it, honestly. Hell, talking about it right now, I'm actually getting a little teary-eyed. But, yeah, it honestly is something that I can't wrap my head around it. The idea that any veteran is homeless at all. Really, it's not fair. Alright, they're out of ammo. But yeah, I know I was rambling for a bit there, so but it is something that is very near and dear to my heart. Because not only it, even the homelessness aside, like also just veterans have to deal with like stuff like, you know, PTSD. It's just like I know people that have PTSD. Like my brother has PTSD. And I don't want to talk about it too much because that's his business and I shouldn't talk about it too much. But yeah, no, it just I've seen the difference between him. And he has definitely changed. Some for the better, some for the worse. It's just something he has to work through. Luckily, there are support groups out there that help people with that do have PTSD. Like, can you imagine just waking up, having nightmares every night of just flashbacks of this horrific scene? I can't imagine it myself. Like, I have nightmares myself, but nothing to the extent of what probably could be brought from just having PTSD. And then being homeless on top of that. Just, It legitimately just breaks my heart. Excuse me. Nick just did a super chat for 5. I believe that's your. Oh, crap! I just heard that. I wasn't paying attention. I appreciate you doing so much on donating this for you to buy those Tau and Tactless models you've always dreamed of. Thanks. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it, Nick. But yeah, like any super chats I'm gonna get today is probably gonna go just straight back into one of the many different donations that I've had. Different places, excuse me, different places I have up as a link. Damn it. I will say I actually have this video not well, okay, actually, correction. I do have it monetized, but the only reason I have it monetized is because if I don't monetize it, it automatically chooses the ads for me, and yeah. But I turned on monetization because I turned off multiple of the ads. Let me actually pull up right quick. Hold on. Let me show you what I mean. It'll make more sense when you guys see it. So, also I find it funny when also I'm gonna say it right quick. I find it funny that I haven't streamed for a while. My sub counts went up, but I start streaming today. I'm losing sub counts again. How does that work? Anyways, so here we go. Okay, so when you have monetization on, if you turn it off, it automatically chooses display ads. The display ads just is something I can't turn off even now. It has overlay, sponsor, and then skippable video ads, but it keeps non-skippable ads off. I have it turned on, but it should only be display ads for the monetization purposes. If it does anything for the actual, like ads playing or anything like that, I don't know. I don't actually know if it does. But if it does, then hopefully it's just display ads that you're seeing and not actual like ads. But yeah, that's the only reason I did the monetization the way I did. I donate, but I'm not very stable yet. I'm a mod, like 4 chats, and I'm always feel bad when I see other people donate. Don't worry about it. Like, I can't force anyone to donate. You donate, awesome. Great, that is amazing. If you don't donate, I mean, there are worse things in life. At the very least, the thought counts.
You will talk. It is inevitable. Mercy is mere vanity.
Yeah, the army doesn't really give vets proper counseling, and then when they get out, they go all Spargy, like an insurance company, trying to find out ways to not pay the vets what they're owed. Yeah. Sad but true.
High Elven Archmage.
I feel said that I'm the only one who's donated tonight, at least so far as I'm aware. It's a genuine cause, but if I give more, I'll get into massive trouble. Yeah, don't worry, man. If you can't, you can't. No worries. YouTube bots being stupid. Who'd have thunk? Yeah. It's likely YouTube's pruning your channel. They have bots that regularly unsub when they deem inactive or bot. What they deem to be inactive or bot accounts, but their bots are all stupid, so they just randomly delete people. Maybe, I don't know.
Trained by the White Tower. Magic in... Behold the court of K.I.S.S, traveler.
Guardian of the Phoenix, what requests would you make of the Phoenix King?
I
What
actually...
brings you to the Phoenix Court?
Palador. I get on good terms with you.
I cannot do this.
How much influence do I have right now? 20? Not a lot. I could...
The
Much would...
day is ours.
Plus 5. It goes up as it goes. So I'd be able to get like maybe 2 of them.
Effortless.
Not great.
Prince Eltharion.
Okay, so we get that there. Because I don't know what else to get for him. I really don't. Earthblood, get him evasion now. But yeah.
Ulthuan's triumph was foreseen.
Oh, god damn it, Elf One. Or freaking, you know who I mean. Tyrion, why'd you have to go and do that? Not cool. Not cool, Tyrion. Okay. Well, I guess I have no choice now. Not much. But at this point, now I'm gonna need to do it because
High Elven Archer.
I'm gonna lose my chance if I don't do something quick.
I will hear your petition and consider it unwise.
Consider it unwise. Gotcha. The fact that YouTube uses bots instead of people because they're cheaper and don't have legal requirements yet are so useless that YouTube has to hire people to fix the bots. So it's so stupid it hurts. Yeah, well, there's always going to be a flaw in the system, to be fair.
High Elven Archmage.
Because if you think about it, it's like
I bring Azurion's fire.
if it was humans doing it, then they would never get to it because there's just so much content.
Embrace the night.
You know?
Haunted by failure.
Click ground. Really? We're gonna go have to deal with that. We don't want that. No, we do not.
Order must be maintained.
Okay, Calidora, is that cool? Has a Karak, has a military alliance with them? Normal. Skaven. Skaven are we? Yes.
Master of magic.
Behold the Phoenix Court in all its splendor and glory. Very well.
Okay. Try to get on good terms with them as quickly as I can. Eltharion.
Eltharion.
Was Dawn of War? Jeez. Well, the title was something like Dawn of War, right? So, yeah. I wish they would leave there.
Magic's unleashed.
That or I wish I would level up some.
Ready yourselves. True magic guides me.
Are we sure it's true magic?
The maiden's benediction.
Was it a match made in heaven? I don't know. Excuse me. Blech.
State your case quickly.
War.
K.I.S.S.
Jerks. I didn't do anything to them. They just did it. Because they want to be rude. Like, okay, guys.
Wisdom is mine.
Hmm.
I will hear your petition and consider it carefully.
Okay. Still not high enough yet. Getting there.
Lady of Ulthorn.
Where are you? Who are you at war with? How are you at war with them? Makes no sense.
All are welcome in my court.
That's a lie. That's a freaking lie. You know it.
At your service. Welcome. What would you have the Asur do?
Nothing. I'm just checking on things.
Purest form.
That lord has moved. Don't lie to me. Game's lying. Needs to stop. Get our base power up.
High mage.
My life for Tor Ifris.
We'll eventually get onto the balance of things with money. I had a feeling, but I didn't know it was 3. I didn't realize she had 3 of them, but I do feel like she had at least another ending.
Joy is wanton.
Just wasn't sure what exactly.
Trained by the White Tower.
Lord, the Asur bid you welcome. How can we be of assistance? As you say.
I get a defense.
Wise indeed.
Yes, I can. Sooner I could get that up, the better. Thought I saw the sword of Cain over there for some reason. Don't ask why. I just thought I did. Nope. Okay. The redeemed one I already knew about. Yeah. That one I actually did on stream, so. Yeah, go ahead. It's gonna probably be a bit before I play the Pathfinder game again. And even if I do, I don't see me getting the other endings anyways. Because I only really care about going good, typically. Not trying to make the game harder for me. Because, you know, if you act evil, they make the game harder for you. I'm not into that.
Have you come to help me avenge my father?
Ugh, skip me.
Not, leave.
I just realized I don't think I saw any. Wait, actually, no, they do. They have one. K.I.S.S stirs, eh? Yeah, they only have one location left. Crap.
I bid you welcome in the name of the king.
Ugh, and they still don't want to confederate? That's great. Offer. I figure not. New update came out. Game is officially in early beta, no longer alpha. Official in a jokey sense, that is, they should never release it as early as they did. Yeah. The first one is the one you've seen, where Ember convinces the demons, cultists, and humans to unite, and also Naticula, Sundre, the Redeemer Queen. Yeah. Indeed tough. They write the game in such a way that evil is always boring and uninteresting. You made her evil accidentally. That's a lie and you know it. You were
the Ever Queen.
At your service.
You talked about making her evil.
I am the heir of Eltharion, and I bid you welcome.
You may approach. Make your case quickly before my arrows find you.
Rude.
Can I? You have a proposal for the Asur. How delightful.
I actually am not going to get on good terms with you because I don't care enough.
Speak. A dignified visitor. Such a rare treat.
I want to, but Calador takes priority.
Trained by by the White Tower.
And I don't think Kalidor is going to live more than maybe 2 turns.
Pure magic.
No fool that's safe in our world.
High Elven Archmage.
I wish there was a way to give my Lord more experience, even passively. I don't know how. Raid stance was the one, but high elves don't have raid stance.
Master Mage.
Second is that she doesn't quite make it all work and gets so angry she burns a lot of people and demons, but does at least admit you were right, not everyone can be redeemed. Third one has her fail so badly that Ember has a full psychotic breakdown, loses her mind and goes insane, takes a -2 permanent intelligence -2 penalty because she forgets her own name. Ow. I was expecting the choice to be more signpost, so I told her you're a demon and always will be, and she just noped out of existence. Was integral to my party too. Pure pain in the abyss right now. Yeah. I would never say that just because it's like she's obviously trying so hard. It's like there's no reason to tell her that she's always gonna be a demon. That's mean. It's just mean for no real reason, honestly. Slight warning, if you want to romance Ario as a demon, you must corrupt her or else she leaves permanently. Oh, hi. Kalidor was destroyed.
Wretch! For Eltharion to survive.
Corrupt her and you get her back during Act 5. Attack there is a 20 stack.
I will avenge. No glory, only service.
She has a fairly alright ending if she goes insane. Ends up becoming a janitor for a bunch of orphans, or I forget which, but Ember is still happy with her life. I mean, that's what you get for making her evil.
Master of magic. I bring Azurion's fire.
Ow, literally just that one.
Master of magic.
Oh boy. Remove her items if interesting. Huh.
K.I.S.S disciple.
No, I'm starting to think it was a mistake to keep over here. Crap. I guess that's also the way the game punishes you for corrupting Aru.
The Asa follows strength.
Actually, Ember is supposed to be a slightly pre-adult elf. It's just her writing and the party interactions make her seem more childlike. Yeah, fair enough.
High Elven Archmage.
Oh, boy. Hmm. Yeah, I give up on the Badlands. It's not worth it. I just can't do it. And I have nothing I can replace them with. Yeah, staying over there was a mistake. Actually, it's because when Ara returned, she got her third preset build. So she's treated as an entirely new party member because she got different quotes and interactions. Not surprising. She's technically evil, so But yeah, staying over there was a mistake.
Be sure you do not waste them.
Sure. They just all went to crap really quick.
The Warden of Tor Ivres.
Excuse me.
Master of High Magic.
Weaver of Spells.
You don't have to go with Nura into Drazen to get Aro. You just zero if you want to go through or Regal. All you have to do is enter the prison. Yeah, I actually do know about that because oh yeah, you said you disappeared for the 2 weeks because of your laptop. Actually, what we did for one of the we were working sort of towards the secret end on one of the last few episodes of the Pathfinder episodes we were doing. I actually ended up convincing Nura betray her masters essentially, and that she would be on my side because I went trickster. I went trickster route. Anyways, so she ended up being on my side. And so because she ended up being on my side, my option to go into the dungeon was null and void because she didn't lure us into the trap that was there. So I ended up going with Regal to go through the walls to take out the giants, and then I went from there and straight to the prison. With Regal, you just can't get her there. You have to let her go or kill her. I let her go, and Regal was like, "What's wrong with you?" Meanwhile, I'm desperately trying to make him understand she's a party member You don't understand.
The most gifted.
But yeah, I was actually curious about that before we actually did that episode. I was not sure how that worked. No, nothing about that. More like is like she doesn't like demons, but she doesn't like the sides of men. Essentially, that makes sense. It was a lot closer than I was hoping. I was hoping to destroy those. Anyways, it wasn't so much about that. It was more like I made her confess. I made her confess to what she actually did because we fought. Because if you pay attention enough to like after certain events happen, you find out real quick that she was the reason for things happening. Even if you have to pass some pretty nasty perception checks and such like that, but you can find out. And if you confront her and you use the trickster option, she actually joins your side, quote unquote. She doesn't actually become a party member, but she actually joins your side. And if you make a certain choice during the fight between you and Staunton Vane, you actually have her not join the fight at all. She doesn't take a side, but you let her go free. She actually allows you the option to say later when you go to the shrine or whatever, the Stargazer place. You can actually save the people and kill him, and kill the dude there. So.
Master of magic.
I really want to go over there, but not. Luckily, I passed all the checks. I just couldn't use the trickster option, so she runs. Yeah, that's why it's important to get the trickster option.
You address the Asur of Ulthuan.
I'm where your presence sullies the Phoenix.
I bid you welcome, traveler. What would you wish to discuss?
I had a chance to confederate them, but
Ever the true of heart always find a warm. This cannot happen.
oh yeah, did you know the swarm that walks has a unique secret ending slide? Apparently, in it, when you ascend, you eat all the gods, deities, and mortals, and then decide to invade other realities. Jeez.
Shaper of fates.
Crazy. They're the monsters that made the abyss. They destroyed their own reality so much the same way, in much the same way. There's another reason to go swarm. It seems not really. I'm like I don't give a.
I will lead the Asur.
You just can't get it without Toy Box because the game won't let you do certain required research to complete the secret ending. Really? Wow. Hmm. Okay, what kind of mage? Thinker, search rate up. Nice, that's really good. It is a life wizard. Bad, not bad at all.
Traveling.
Oh yeah, just remember, you asked Nurgle what the half of the pair item does. Do you still want to know? Yes, I actually do. I'm very curious because I've never found the other half, and I don't know where to find it. Maybe if I looked a little bit, I probably could find it, but still. Just
True magic. Carried by magic.
I mean, that's true. Like,
Embrace the night.
the human side effectively has been just like on the failing side for so long until you actually show up. It boosts your stats if your characters wear them. The items on Social and Trevor, they're a great team. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Oh, they saw me? Crap. Can I win? Technically, yes. Will it be hard as hell? Yes. Very much so. Very much so. I think I could work with that. I think I could win this. Certain shopkeep sells the half of the a pair item. I think it's a random chance though, so I think I got lucky. Who's the shopkeep that sells it? Is it just one of those random encounters that you get while you walk around, or? Because if it's one of the random encounters you get while walking around, then that would mean it'd be Skelly Boy. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised too terribly if he was the one that had it. Granted, I don't know for certain, but
As you say. Archers.
Loyal.
Archers.
Orders received.
Archers.
Weaver of the winds.
at the very least, don't ruin my freaking checkerboard, please, game. I actually worked a little hard on that.
Eltharion archers.
Lawmaster of Earth.
It was a stationary. I'm just klepto. I hit it up. Each job when I loaded up a map. Let's see. Half of the pair is a double item you could find once in a shop. Don't remember which. And that is the Act 3 dragon. Yeah, it is the Act 3 dragon. You are correct. When you have two characters where it does nothing, it's bug apparently. It does not work. That's really weird. There's an item you get in Act 4 that gives haste for a bunch of turns. Then you can't attack for a few turns afterwards. Do not equip it ever. It is bugged, so it keeps applying even if. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think I'm just a Hell Knight simp though. I love Trevor and Regal, both two well done characters, even if Trevor has very little dialogue. I put that on Sela. She always misses attacks anyways. And when she does hit, I've spectered pure defense and healing. I've lost nothing. Her healing skills are unaffected. Fair enough.
I'm waiting.
Asur Archmage! I will prevail!
We go! Asser, move! For Eltharion! March! Onward! Can I be praised? Move! Sail! For Ulthuan! Setting forth! To the fray! Swiftly! We advance! Moving out! At once! Apace! Quickly now! Asser forward! Asser advance! Orders understood! Orders received! Archers! For duty! It will be done! Lawmaster of power! Understood! By your command! Lawmaster of power!
Witness true magic!
Strike off steel, Kadain! Understood! Without fail!
To battle!
For the Ever-Queen!
Acknowledge! To battle!
To the fray!
Attack!
We will obey! By Eltharion! Orifar! Lawmaster!
Asur Archmage!
Acknowledge! For order!
As you say, apace!
Archers! For Ulthuan!
For duty! Advance!
Loyal! Archers! Serve the king! It shall be done! For Ulthuan! Retreat!
Asur Archmage! Magic's unleashed! Observe my radiance!
Without fail!
Without fail! Kill them!
Without question! Death to all!
To the fray!
Archers! Oriole!
For Ulthuan!
I'm being quiet, just focused.
To battle! Kill them!
For order!
Seal! Acknowledge! It will be done! Archers! Acknowledge! It will be done! Archers! Sinner!
It will be done!
As you say!
For order!
Come on, come back.
The winds flow through me! I summon the winds!
Understood! It will be done! We will obey! For Ulthuan!
Archers! For Eltharion! To the fray!
Attack! Spearmen!
That's fine.
Spellcaster
Better than the focusing on something else, like my archers specifically.
Brace!
We will obey! It will be done!
Asur, withdraw!
duty! Archers!
Nasty skulkers, that'd be why.
Eltharion archers! Advance!
Understood!
Archers!
Pull back!
We will obey!
Don't come back.
Observe my radiance!
Acknowledged! Sinner!
By your command!
Loyal! Warrior!
As you say! Archers!
Without fail! Orders understood! Warrior!
Archers! It shall be done!
As you say. Halt!
Asso, withdraw! Onward! Quickly now! Steel! Lacoy! Archers! Without fail! Yes!
Witness true magic!
It will be done!
We're probably not gonna kill it in time. Why?
Eltharion guides us! Swiftly! Your repair! Understood! Moving out!
I will go!
Without fail!
With the army losses? Nope. Not yet.
Orders received. Seal! We will obey.
Come on, where's the army losses? Really?
Asso, withdraw! Defend order!
Loyal! Loyal! Death to all!
Disciple of Horus! Behold my hour!
Get out of here.
I summon the winds!
They tremble before our power!
Finally, army losses? There we go. Jesus. Graber is a good dude. The hint into his character I got from his time in Aurelio's lab is interesting. Wonder if he has an ending where he goes back home. That'd be for him, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Also, some stupid I saw on the Reddit demanding people not to buy the game because it dared imply that the characters aren't vegans. What? Okay. Sure. Eric victory is also better than a loss. It also clears the way for me. I was just checking something right quick. So I mentioned to my roommate something earlier, and I wanted to see if he said anything. Yeah, I'll take the replenishment. Even if we're on our own. Doing. That's the one, Nurgle? Yeah. Your laptop's being a little slow? That's fine.
Speak quickly, for
I do not want military lines. Screw that. Ain't about that crap. Defensive lance? Yeah, that's the extent. Past that? Nope. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't want it.
High Elven Archmage.
Okay, so I think they combined their armies?
Assur Sorcerer. They are
Valiant defeat. Right. Yes, because this will be my loss. Game. Alright, so we got another chance to capture a guy. I'm all for it. I don't know about that. This feels very... Okay, compared to some of my other campaigns I've played as Eltharion, this does not feel very smooth, honestly. This one feels very bleh.
understood.
Alright, those are full health. I want you towards the front. And then the rest towards the back.
Archers.
The poster got the poster got the poster got angry because that crazy lady in the cave, Winter Sun, called the part meters or something, I forget. So they restarted the campaign, and only the fed non-meat meals got angry when the crazy lady said the same thing. Wow. Okay. I will say it is a little unfortunate that she doesn't say anything different, but whatever. Like, that's not important to me. It would have been a cool interaction, but it's not important.
Acknowledge. Orders received. Archers. Without
The rest I'm just kind of like, you know, dude. There is such thing as being too extreme about things. It's cool to be passionate, but don't... Yeah, no. I'm stopping there. This is like, good lord, dude.
understood.
Okay.
White Tower Guardian.
I get you back there.
Loyal. I'm waiting. Sithon Seal Today.
Go ahead and just pop that now.
Forward. Move. Asa, advance. Setting forth.
Actually, you can give Greyboard a return to his family easily, in fact. Really?
We advance. Asurian guides us. For Lothan. March. For order. Acknowledged.
Shoot. Like now. Thank you. Jeez.
We away. Just to all.
Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of different interactions with different classes and races and stuff like that, so it's kind of cool to see that at least. It doesn't look like I understand the mindset of that poster. I find normal people difficult enough. Yeah, well. Also, how do you get Greybor to go to his family easily? Come on, get over there. Don't waste your ammo on them. I said don't. Why are you shooting? Okay, now fire well. Not them, please, though. Jeez. The rest of them should be on their way soon.
Without question.
Come on. The biggins are on the way, eh? If you want to know how I'll get good or respected, pay him the money. Don't judge him for what he does. Help him with the Act 4 guild. Then in Act 5, after the ambush quest, talk to him in the tavern. I've done that before, though. All of that.
Eltharion archers. Quickly now. Advance. Swiftly. Lawmaster of Poet.
Alright, speed up a little bit. Simple.
Without fail. Warrior. We go. Moving out. Lawmaster of Poet. Acknowledge.
Cease march! We advance! I summon the winds!
Alright, we got boar riders coming in. Both of them, for that matter.
It will be done.
Archers. Lawmaster of Poet.
Archers!
Loyal.
For our ancestors!
We will obey.
Pull back!
At once.
Asser Archmage! Observe my radiance!
Archers. Orders received.
Archers!
For Ulthuan.
As you say, for the Ever Queen!
the most potent spells.
Speak quickly! Nothing, lackey!
Archers! Arthur! Attack! For Old
Loyal!
By your command, to battle! Defending order!
Azure, attack!
Disciple of Hoeth. Behold my power!
Understood! For Eltharion!
Apace!
Now you go deal with these guys.
Spellcaster supreme.
Lawmaster of Hoeth! Samurai Harathai!
For the king! Archers!
They tremble before our power! Avaunt! Our magic is strong! Giran protects me!
Hey, you know that magic's rude. Don't do that, please.
Ancestors! Without fail, we will obey! Sinner!
King and country! Draw back! We away! Onward!
It will be done! Asa, attack! Roll!
True magic is mine.
Incoming enemy fire!
The winds flow through me. Azure, attack!
Move! We go! We advance! Asa, move! Sooner! Loyal!
At once!
No, not yet.
Loyal!
Was thinking, hoping that was the army losses, but not yet.
Sinner! Archers! Can I be praised?
On ahead! The winds are rising! The winds are It will be done!
Archers!
Illyrian archer! Eltharion strike!
Acknowledge! Halt! You will not prevail!
Missile fire!
Close enough. Let's see. You should get an option to tell him that you think give up the assassin life and find his family. If he likes you enough, he'll agree and say he'll try to win the crusade and do that. And in his ending scene, he'll say eventually found his family. After several years, they accepted him back. He spends the last years of his life training his daughter as a warrior, and it makes it a point of saying that Greybor found himself truly happy for the first time in his life. Nice. Have you captured a lot of lords? Not yet. This campaign's been really awkward, honestly.
It is all lesser beings deserve.
But I've also been trying out new things, too, so... there is that.
We will never stop asking.
Okay, now let's get the second one open.
Stronghold for the ages.
What was that? I didn't mean to open that.
High Elven Archmage.
And Lightning Strike. Eltharion available yet? I didn't check. So let me just go over here, make this a lot easier.
The people
Nope.
are resting.
Not yet. Soon, but not
High
yet.
Mage.
Why is it? Really?
Strike them down.
Okay. We'll fix that real quick like then.
The winds of magic guide us.
I like the Jewel of Dusk. That gives me more winds of magic.
They are unworthy. They cannot withstand high magic.
I could have fought that up, but honestly, I didn't feel like it. I just really did not. Nope. Not what I was hoping it was, but whatever. That's fine. Eltharion, I think, was something that involved that. Actually, hold on. Let me go to you. Yep, that'll do. Because you will stay in the army. Re-recruit. Instead of just waiting for the replenish. Growth for now. Do that. My character is a stickler for rules, proper rewards and stuff. So I've paid him double what he asks for the dragon. I don't judge. And I don't judge. Gonna be nice help. That's weird, really weird for me because I've never gotten the chance to do that.
Order must be maintained.
Oh, whoops.
Hish guides me.
I'm surprised you struggled to get it. I've got it easy both times I've played. Maybe I did say something that was judgmental and I didn't realize it. Or maybe it involves you can't suggest being the leader of the guild. I don't know. Something that would be funny, cool, and overpowered. If you could have your characters from completed saves files be expensive mercenaries and all their items and powers. Yeah. It'd be nice just to have a new game plus mode in general, to be fair. Like, with how difficult they make the game, I honestly believe that it's only fair that they gave it a new game plus mode, honestly. The fact that they don't actually kind of bugs me. Yeah. I want growth. You basically have to choose the neutral option for every interaction with him. Saying something good or bad about what he does sets him off, I think. Yeah, sounds about right. Shush. I already heard that a million times. I don't want to hear it more. I'm more bugged by the bugs this game still has. Yeah, I know, right? Excuse me.
The Aesir are troubled.
Did it say Eltharion's back yet? No. How long until he's back? I'll say.
Mage of Ulthuan.
Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this one here. It's a bit of a shorter one. I was meaning to make this a little longer, but actually I do have some stuff to take care of once my roommate gets back home, and he is on his way back, so I'm going to end it here. So I want to say thank you to anyone that did donate to the different charity, to the different organizations, I shouldn't say. Not technically they are charities, but they're non-profit organizations, you know what I mean. Anyways, this wasn't an actual like charity drive per se. More of this was just something kind of a spur of the moment. If it was an actual charity drive, I would have done something more special for this, like, you know, interactions and whatnot. Anyways, with that being said, I am going to be ending this episode here. I am still trying to figure out if I'm going to be continuing or if I'm going to be just going back to, you know, anyways. Point of the matter is, I thank you everyone for joining me here. Thank you very much for donating. I appreciate it. So thank you all very much for joining me here today. I do appreciate it. And thank you everyone for joining me in the gaming den. Thanks for watching.